Quick review of something I just got in the mail from Amazon, and that is the Mont Marte Studio Tidy Signature Studio blah 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 pen and uh, tool holder or pen and brush holder. I'm going to use it for a lot of other things. I mean, pretty much everything you see here is what I'm going to use these for. I picked these up off of Amazon as a 2-pack. In other words, two of these full devices for 11, maybe 11.99, I want to say, for the pair. So of course I bought four because that's pretty cheap. I mean, it's probably one of the cheapest pen slash paintbrush holders on Amazon right now. I've seen all the ones with the little wood pegs that kind of resemble what this thing's made of, this big shelf. And I don't have a problem with this shelf. In fact, one of the things I realized, let me just manipulate the camera here a little bit, is that if you look here, the way this shelf is assembled, it's got these little wood inserts that help keep these slats from coming out. Apparently on the wooden ones that you see, and I saw this on almost every version, they look well made, but everybody was complaining about these little clear plastic rubber bands or O-rings that were holding these in place as something that kept popping out, which probably wouldn't even have bothered me. But what attracted me to these is they're black. Black goes with everything. I have a lot of black stuff, and they've got 96 holes. I wanted something that had a lot of different holes, also holes that would hold a variety of different size items. A lot of the wooden ones had very specific diameters, like just for pens, or there were, a range of these, and then there were some slightly larger ones. This all has the same size holes, which seem to be large enough to hold a lot of different types of things. And the fact that I could get four for 20 bucks, I mean, that was cheap. And plus plastic, I don't think, hopefully, that there should be an issue, but I would just imagine it's going to be slightly more durable than the wood. I don't know. It could be horribly cheap plastic, but easier to clean, certainly. I do like the wood stuff, and I've never had any problems with this big one. I just wanted to try these out, and they were dirt cheap. So I'm going to open them up. We're going to take a look at them, assemble them, see what they do, don't hold, see if they're like shaky or sturdy or not, and then we'll kind of go from there. So this should be a pretty quick video. They don't look too difficult to assemble. Looks like it's just held with a little sticker here. Or you know what, let's get it from this side. I don't care if I rip up the box. Okay, so already, I mean, it's, it's plastic. It's not, I wouldn't say I'd call it cheap or great plastic. I'd say it's somewhere probably, about what you'd expect from something like this. Shiny ABS plastic probably. Looks pretty straightforward. It literally looks like you just put the four pegs in there, so I don't expect the assembly to be super difficult. No instructions. No documentation of any kind. It looks like the instructions are right there on the back of the box. I mean, how straightforward is that? 1, 2, 3, you're done, right? So let's see if it's true. We put one here. You could probably almost arrange these pegs in any way you want, but let's just stick them in the corners like they do in the picture, since that makes sense. There's no up or down. And there doesn't seem to be anything holding them in too tightly either. Yeah, they're snug enough. I guess you just press them down a little bit without breaking them. And then we'll just put this on. And I'll give it a little tap. Use my vice-like grip from my hands. Okay, we're good. And yeah, it's in there pretty sturdy. Not shaken, feel loose. Okay, so far I'm impressed. Pretty basic. Hard to be not impressed by something that works as advertised, especially when it's this cheap. So let's start putting some stuff in. We'll make this one my Sculpey tool holder. So I'll put all my little Sculpey type stuff in here. Looks like I got, what is this? Is this a scoring pen, or is this, okay, this is for scoring. So far, as far as this stuff goes, maybe I should, I don't know, is it dangerous to put the Sharpie stuff up here? Let's put some brushes in too. Because the brushes tend to be the ones that have the weirdest range and diameters. And honestly, I don't have any particular issue with, you know what, putting brushes together. In fact, you could probably put a bunch of more, even though this is 96 holes, I could probably, looks like I could probably squeeze multiple brushes in one hole, and if they're skinny enough, and use up even less room. So far, I mean, you know, what is there to really talk about? It looks like it's pretty much does what it's supposed to do, right? So I guess that's it. End of review. Would I buy these again? Probably, because it was stupidly simple to put together. Um, it's black, it goes with all my stuff, and it holds all my junk. How about these? I don't have to worry about it getting rotten. Doesn't smell funny. You know, sometimes you get that plastic stuff from China, and it's got that real funky, I'm not really ready to be sold to the public yet smell. Um, but yeah, seems okay. I guess I could probably just use one for almost every single brush I've got and use another for everything else, and that was the kind of the goal in the first place. So how wide is this? Let's say it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.5 inches by, looks like 5.5 inches square. Well, nope, 5 3/4. So in case you're wondering if it'll fit on your desk, fits on mine, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 3/4 inches across. Looks like, how tall is this? I'm sure it's on the package. Not on the package. Maybe in the product description online, don't know. But in case you're wondering and it doesn't say it, now, it did take me about 2 weeks to get this, and yes, I paid for it with my own money. I don't really. Do you think I get sponsored by anybody? Looks like it's about 3.5 inches tall by, yeah, so 3.5 inches tall from here to here, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 3/4 inches across all the way around. So there you go. There is the, I'd buy it. You'd recommend it. Studio Tidy signature pen and paintbrush holder. Yeah, from Mont Marte. Do it. Talk to you guys later. Have an awesome holiday, and I'll probably see you again soon. You guys take it easy. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Bing, bing, bong. Yeah. Check out my other reviews. I've reviewed this one. I've got a kind of a scathing review coming out today. Live on that device I just dropped, and hopefully it still works long enough for me to review it. But I've reviewed it once before. We'll talk about that next time. Bye.